24 people have died when a bus and taxi collided head-on in Maphalle on the R81 road outside Giyani in Limpopo. The crash happened last night. Limpopo Department of Transport and Community Safety says it will release information later as details on the crash are still sketchy. Meanwhile, Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula has urged motorists to exercise caution on the roads. And so for more on this story, we cross to my colleague, Lutendo Bobodi, who's been observing this particular story for us. Lutendo, a very sad story indeed. What details do you have so far?
Yeah, thank you so much, Nompu. This happened last night, and unfortunately it only reached our ears this morning. And when we came here, the wreckage, or most of the wreckage, had already been removed. But if you look at the residue, you can see, Nompu, that something horrifically gruesome and spine-chilling happened here. As you said rightly, 24 people died and 5 people are injured, 2 of whom have already been released. Interestingly, this happened, what happened here, 24 people who died are from one village, a village called Rapids, just outside Giyani. So we are set for an official mass funeral. 24 people, Nompu, died, and this brings to 42 the number of people who died on the roads since Friday. Again, Limpopo roads living up to their notorious billing of being butcher roads. And as you rightly said, Deputy Minister Dikeledi Magazi will be coming here just to get together her version of what actually transpired. And we've also heard that RTMC and SAP, that's South African Police Service, have already already probing what really transpired here, as there are allegations that the driver or the minibus taxi was overloaded.
Now, Lutendo, obviously you say that this matter is still being investigated, but when we talk about, accidents and incidents on the Limpopo roads, when you reflect, how much of it is to do with drivers, the way people drive vis-a-vis the conditions of the road?
Well, most of the roads here, especially the public roads, are in good condition. As I've always said to you, Nompu, the attitude of the drivers. We hear that the minibus taxi was overloaded and overtaking. Here, where I'm standing now here, it's a bend. You could see that, and it's a solid line. You cannot overtake here. So the attitude, Nompu, of the drivers has a lot to do with what is happening here on our roads.
Indeed. All right then, Lutendo, we're going to leave it there and of course catch up with you later as this story progresses. My colleague Lutendo Bobodi reporting there from that crash scene in Limpopo.